Have you been looking for a job in Austria when the crisis hit? Are you now wondering if you stand any chance to find a job, and if, when? Then keep watching. But before we start, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification to get notified when new videos come out. So I received a lot of questions from folks asking, are Austrian companies still hiring? Should I apply for vacancies as a non-Austrian? And even if I get a job, will I be able to relocate to Austria? And if, when? So let's have a look at what's going on the Austrian job market. Since Second World War, so since 1946, Austria now in March hit the highest unemployment rate, which is 12%. More than 500,000 people found themselves without a job, though there were still 60,000 open positions, which is 60,000 less compared to March 2019. So this shows that companies were hit by the corona crisis. But what it also shows is that it doesn't solve the talent gap problem that exists in the Austrian market. As you can imagine, tourism, transport and retail, maybe besides the food chains, got hit the hardest. Though there are industries that are still thriving, like pharma, tech and software industry. So yes, there are still companies that are hiring. How do you find them? Let's have a look. Okay, so one of the things that you can do to find out what companies are hiring right now is to type on LinkedIn, "we are hiring." So companies like to put this into their profiles, as you can see, not only the HR, to make sure that everyone knows, especially now in these times, that they are looking for people. So let's have a look at some of the companies that I found that are still hiring. So for instance, Boehringer Ingelheim, you see that they've been posting even a week ago, so there is a new compliant job right there. What else? Okay, this is the US. Now, environmental monitoring specialist, also a month ago. So these are the type of jobs that you want to look for. Ideally, maybe a few days ago, a week ago, probably latest month ago, because that's when the crisis already hit. So they would know that, this is going to happen. Okay, next, N26. You can also scroll to the recently posted jobs and see that they are indeed looking for a tech lead, for instance, here in Vienna, which was posted 1 week ago. Okay, so lots of them are in Berlin, but what you want to do is to keep an eye on what they are looking for. Yes, and last but not least, a computer software company that, as you can see, is also hiring in Linz in Austria, looking for lead UX researcher. And there's some other position, customer success manager, product owner, program manager, and so on. Now, does it make sense for you to apply as a non-Austrian? Well, here is my opinion. Yes, you should apply, especially if you're a tech expert or a nurse or a doctor, and maybe even a online marketing expert or a finance expert that can work from home. So jobs that you can do from home are especially popular right now. Okay, and will you be able to relocate once you found a job? So there is good news and bad news. The good news is that the numbers in Austria are getting better every day. That's why also the Austrian government is working hard to get Austria back to normal. Therefore, EU folks can travel to Austria, but they have to prove that they have a negative test for COVID-19 and they have to self-quarantine for 2 weeks after they arrived. Which honestly, I think it's pretty doable. Now, the bad news is that non-EU citizens can't apply for visa right now. But even here are exceptions to the rules. So nurses, doctors, of course diplomats, and other folks are allowed to come to Austria, even from the non-European Union countries. And I believe that in the next weeks or months, also key workers are going to be able to come here to Austria. So my tip for you is, first of all, talk to your local Austrian embassy and make sure you're up to date with what's going on. On the other hand, you can offer to your potential employer that you're happy to stay and work from home in the next couple of weeks or months. So there you go, the most important information that you need when applying for a job in Austria right now. Now, if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of my new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you in the next video.